Good afternoon, Adam here from Board at Home, and welcome to our bonus episode of Jump In Let's Play. This is for King of Tokyo, which is an event we will be running this Sunday, that's the 27th of February 2022. It starts at 11:30 and is £2 to play. So we'll go through the setup, we'll then do a few turns, and then we will discuss the event itself. So we've got our board. On the board, we've got two spaces. Depending on the amount of players, we will either use one or two. If we have 5 or 6, we'll be using 2 spaces. Along the bottom, it will give you a reminder of what happens in Tokyo. So you get a victory point for entering Tokyo, 2 victory points for staying in Tokyo. So if you start your turn and you're in Tokyo, and monsters in Tokyo can't gain any health. We've got our 6 dice here. We also have 2 extras up there just in case anything allows us to use them. And these are rolled very much like the dice in Yahtzee. So we will roll them and then we will be looking for certain things. So for example, if we rolled 3 of a number, we would score those points. So that would score us 3 points. If we rolled 3 2s, that would score us 2 points. 3 1s, 1 point. Any additional number that matches that beyond that. So if we had that, for example, would score us 4 points. That would score us 5 points there. So we have our energy cubes. These are used to buy these cards up here. You can also spend 2 of these energy cubes to discard these to replenish with another 3 here. Finally, we have our monsters. For this video, we have got the King from the core set. And we also got Seagull, who is one of the promo monsters that you can get when you come along to play. You can't buy this anywhere. It's only available through the event. So it's a great way to have a really good time playing an awesome game and nab yourself something really, really cool. I think this is really fitting given that we have loads of seagulls here in Ramsgate. So that is the setup. We will now go through a few turns just to explain to you how it all works. So first player will take the dice and they will roll the dice and we'll see what we get here. So we've not really got anything. So we've got 1 attack, but there is nothing to attack because you can only attack monsters in Tokyo if you're outside of it, or monsters outside of Tokyo if you're in Tokyo. The numbers don't really match. We've got 1 health, which we could use because we've got 10 here and we can go up to 12. So I think we're just going to re-roll everything there. Okay, so we've got 1 energy, we'll keep that. Okay, 2 energy there. These don't give us anything and there's nothing to attack. So it is just the 2 energy that we get. However, at the end of our turn, because we are the first player, we enter Tokyo. As soon as we enter Tokyo, we gain ourselves 1 victory point. If we're able to get up to 20, we win the game. Conversely, if we're able to get our opponents down to 0, then we can also win the game. So it is now Seagull's turn, so he's going to roll these dice. So what have we got here? Look at that. There we go. We have got 3 3s. We also have 2 attacks, so we're going to keep hold of all of them. This one's just going to be a nice bonus for whatever we could get. There we go. So we nab ourselves 3 points. We also hit the King for 3. At this point, the King can either yield, which means that he comes out and Seagull will go in, or he can stay in there. He's going to stay in there for now, because on his next turn, he's going to be able to gain himself 2 extra points. So we move to the King, and it is now his turn. So he gets his 2 points. We roll the dice, and then we start our way from there. So we got 2 attack there. We're going to keep hold of them. We can't heal, so these are useless, so we're going to re-roll. So we've got an energy there, we'll have that one. And again, we can't use the heals, so we're going to re-roll all of these. Okay, so we've got another attack. So these 2 dice, unfortunately, don't do anything for us. We do get 1 energy, and we're able to hit Cygol for 3 points. So he is down to 7. Okay, so it is Cygol's turn. He's going to roll his dice. Look at that, he's got another set of 3 there. That's really good. He's going to keep those 2 as well. He's going to re-roll that 2. Okay, so he's going to gain himself 3 victory points. He's going to gain himself 1 health. He's going to attack the king for 1. And then he's going to gain himself 1 energy cube. There. At this point, the king is going to decide that he's had enough. He's coming out, and Cygol will have to go in. Cygol does get a victory point for that. And if he stays in on his next turn, he will get 2 victory points as well. And then we keep going back and forth like that until we have a winner. If we have enough of these, then we can buy certain powers, so I'll just show you some here. So let's show you these 2, for example. So they have their cost up in the corner. There's their name, and down at the bottom will tell you what the card will do. So generally they'll either be discard or keep. So here, for example, we gain 3 victory points and then we discard it. So it's 3 victory points, thank you very much. Here, we keep this one, so this is an ongoing ability. Your neighbour loses 1 health when you roll at least 1 attack. So that's pretty good to get them to take more damage than the dice that you roll. Some cards, as I say, will allow you to roll these dice as well, and as and when they come through here, you will be able to use them if you are able to afford them. So that is King of Tokyo. So on to how the event will be run. So we've got space for 16 people. The way it will work is we will have 4 players per game. And then you will just play through those 4 players like you have here. We will be keeping a tally of the score. So the players will just notify us of their victory point score at the end. Obviously, if you do win the game and you have via getting the 20 points, we'll make sure that's recorded. If there happens to be any ties right at the end of the game, then we will work out whoever had the most amount of maximum points in each of their games. And then from round to round, if we're basing this on 16 players, then the top 4 players from the first round will then form a new group. Then the next group of 4, so places 5 to 8, then 9 to 12, and then 13 to 16 will all come together in their pods. And then hopefully that will mean that you get to play a lot of games with a lot of different people, have a great time with that. So that is everything for that. If you would like to book a spot, do let us know below. Call us on 01843 316 281 or visit us in the shop to make sure that you've got your spot booked in for that one. Or you can comment below. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to come in and play it before the event, please do. We've got the copy set up here. And then tomorrow or Friday, whichever day the delivery comes, we will show off the whole kit for you so you can see it all in person, as it were. Thank you for everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll hopefully see you Sunday.